to another episode of Gagged or Ragged, the series where I review the latest episodes of the RuPaul's Drag Race franchise. In today's video, we're going to be going over RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 7, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts and opinions on this episode, as well as any other episode, then make sure you guys please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button so I know you guys are enjoying the content I'm making for ya. And comment down below your thoughts and opinions on the episode as well, so I can know if you guys agree with me, if you disagree with me, and we could chat, period. So enough rambling, enough talking, and let's just jump into the video. By the way, guys, this hoodie I am wearing is from my brother's brand, Cultivated Creations. So make sure you guys check that out. I'll leave it linked in the description box below. So yeah, check it out. So the episode begins with the queens walking back into the workroom after Tamisha's elimination, and we get to hear a little bit about how Candy feels about sending Tamisha home. She is obviously happy that she's still there, but she feels really bad that she took away Tamisha's dream because they're all there for the same reason, you know? So, I mean, that was nice to see that Candy still has a heart and she's not just a bitch, but that was cute. And for the mini challenge this week, the library is open. So the girls had to read each other, and I love this challenge because we all love a good laugh, don't we? I do. I don't know about you. Anyways, so I have to say that this was actually a pretty funny reading challenge. Some of my favorite jokes were when Rosé told Candy that she'd eaten tons of it, which I thought that was super clever because I love a joke that just like flows perfectly, and it was just great. Anyways, I thought Simone's joke to Tina was really funny. Tina Burner, how much Tina have you actually burned? I thought that was a really good one. And honestly, all of Gottmik's jokes were really funny. So I thought those stood out to me. Gottmik did win the reading challenge, and I have to say I do agree with the decision because just from what was aired, all her jokes landed and they were really funny. So good job, Gottmik. We live for that. For the maxi challenge, the queens had to improv for the trashy talk show Bossy Rossy After Dark. And on the main stage, the category was beads. Beads, beads, beads. So let's just hop into these looks and talk about their performance in the challenge. First queen we have on the runway is Denali. And Denali is giving us a chandelier look. And I have to say she looks stunning. She looks gorgeous. I don't know, there's something about this look that I don't know, just feel like something's missing. I don't know what it is. Maybe it was a little more drama towards the bottom or something. She looks gorgeous, but I just feel like there's something that could have took it over the edge. And I'm pretty sure it's just like a little extra beads. You could tell this was expensive. It looks gorgeous, gorgeously constructed, just great. So I think I'm just being a little bitch and just trying to find anything to critique this look, but I'm just gonna give her a gag because she looks great. And for Denali's performance in the challenge, I do have to say she did a really good job. I think her group together, like her, Rosé, and Lala, actually did a really good job. In some certain moments, she did get a little lost for me in the background, but overall, she did a really great job. So I'm gonna give her a gag for her performance. And next up, we have Rosé. And Rosé is giving us this really cool beaded dress that gives me like Tinkerbell vibes with like the hair. I love the neon colors. This kind of reminds me of Shea Coulee's like Metamorphosis 3-in-1 look where she had like all that neon like stuff or whatever. It kind of reminds me of that, but like a Tinkerbell version. And I live for it, and I'm gonna give this a gag. In the talk show, I think Rosé did a great job. She played the character perfectly. She was having dialogue with Ross, and just overall, I think she did a really, really good job in the challenge. So I'm gonna give her a gagged. And now on the runway, the last girl from their group is Lala Ri. And Lala Ri is giving us this like Mardi Gras dance number. This is cute. She looks cute. The nude illusion is to the T. It looks like her skin. I legit had to take a second look to make sure that it wasn't her skin because it looked just like her skin. But the nude illusion was great. The look was cute, but not for the main stage of Drag Race. This was a great dance number, a great performance number, but not a runway look, you know? So I am gonna give this a ragged. And for Lala's performance in the challenge, I don't think she did as bad as they made it seem because she was the doctor. She was coming in, like she shouldn't have been so high energy, you know? I thought that it was actually really funny when she was walking in and she jumped when the light came on, the garage light came on. I was watching it with my mom and my mom didn't get that and I thought it was so funny. She was just like, what is wrong with her? And I'm just like, "Ma, she's like legit trying to act like the light scared her. Like, you know, anyways, I was trying to explain the joke to her and she didn't get it, but I thought it was fucking funny. And also when she had them trust fall to an imaginary person, like, come on, like that was pretty funny. I don't know, I found her funny. There was a few moments in the performance where she kind of looked like her wheels were turning in her head, but I think she did a good job, so I'm gonna give her a Gagged. I think the group as a whole did a really good job together. So now hitting the stage, we have Gottmik, and Gottmik is giving us this like anal bead moment. Her dress is kind of like a 60s mod style dress, and she has the big like beads hanging from her head and whatnot. It's an all red look. It's cute, but I have to say I don't really care for this look that much. I think that since I've seen these like anal bead costumes before and stuff, like it's just a thing of circumstances. Like, cause I've seen it already, it just didn't gag me or anything, you know? So I'm just gonna give this look a meh. She looks good, but it just didn't do that much for me. In the performance though, Gottmik was kind of worrying me at first because I didn't really know where her character was going. That wig she had on was real crunchy and dry, was real thirsty. But as the segment moved on more, I could see her character more, and she did a pretty decent job. She didn't do bad. So I'm gonna give her a Gag for her performance. Now we have Olivia Lux on the runway. And I mean, I do have to say, like, Olivia looks gorgeous. She always does. No matter what, she always looks gorgeous. But I was a little bit underwhelmed with this look. I know exactly what she was going for because, like, I grew up with girls like that. I know exactly what she was going for. The look is to the T. I love that, like, she has this custom painted, like, little jumper and all of that. Like, it's really cute, but it was just a little underwhelming because also when it comes down to beads, I barely saw beads on her because those are not beads in her hair. Those are barrettes. Like, those are just not beads. Like, she legit had like maybe a few beads like on a little belt that she had. Like, it wasn't an entire beaded look. So I'm just gonna give her a meh because she looks gorgeous. In the performance though, she killed it. Olivia legit showed so much like emotion and character without even speaking, just with her facial expressions. She did a great job. She actually had me laughing, and just period, that was just the winning role, and that's just that on that. So I'm gonna be giving her a Gag for her performance. Now we have Utica on the runway, and Utica is giving us this like deconstructed like bride gown type moment or something. This is an interesting look. It's interesting nonetheless. Like, I'd be lying if I said it's not like an eye catcher. It's interesting, period. I don't really love it though. It's a little confusing for me, and it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to look at. And I don't know. When I'm thinking beads, that's just not the route I would have ever thought of, which doesn't mean anything because everyone's creative process is different, but it just doesn't read as beads to me. And yeah, it's not my favorite look. So I'm gonna be giving her a Ragged. And for Utica's performance in the challenge, when I saw Utica at first, like her character, I thought she looked so funny. I thought she looked funny as hell. Like, I thought it was so cool to see Utica that way, like with them long nails, the titties, the butt, all of that and stuff. But her character didn't really make sense, and it really just flatlined. Like, she was trying, but it just wasn't flowing correctly with the story. It just wasn't that great. So I'm gonna give her a Ragged for her performance. Next up on the runway, we have Candy Muse. And I just have to say, Candy looks absolutely stunning in this bead look. I love the body positivity. I love just the dripping jewels. I love the platinum hair slicked back with that huge hat. Honestly, I just love everything about this look. Candy looks the best she's ever looked on the runway. And her makeup is stunned. Just everything. Everything looks stunned in my opinion. So Candy is going to be getting a Gagged. And for her performance in the challenge, I was genuinely worried. Like, I, even watching it, like, midway until Simone got there and, like, everything started, like, coming together as a storyline, I was worried for her because she wasn't really giving high energy. She wasn't acting a fool or anything, but it played in her favor. She gave us a more toned down version of what she always gives us, and it was nice to see that she could switch it up. And I think she did a really good job, so I'm gonna give her a Gagged for her performance. And next up we have Simone, and it's just not enough good things I could say about Simone. Like, I just fucking love her, and this look is stunning. That body, that just everything. Just give her the crown already, because come on, Simone is eating these girls the fuck up. Like, eating them up. She looks fucking stunning, and obviously you guys know this is gonna be a gag. In the performance, once again, Simone did her thing. She looked stunning, because I fucking love that wig that she wears. Like, girl, I want that wig. It looks so fucking good on her. And her performance was great. Her and Candy bounced off of each other really well. She was funny, she was quick and witty, and she didn't even look like she was thinking about anything. She was just natural. She's just a star. I love her. This is gonna be a Gagged, obviously. And now we have Tina Burner on the runway, and Tina is giving us this, like, Mardi Gras clown jester moment. I don't know, but it's so much to look at, so much to take in. She had the reveals going on, and again, wearing orange hair. It's just, I'm just so over it. This look is not cute, and I'm gonna give it a Ragged. In the talk show, though, we all know Tina is a performer. She's great at what she does. She really carried the scene pretty much herself. She did a great job. She wasn't overpowering Ross or anything, so I'm gonna give her a Gag for her performance. And now the last girl we have on the runway is Elliott with the 2 T's. And Elliott is also giving us a Mardi Gras bead moment, but she's going more towards the flapper route, giving us a little bit of a 1920s silhouette. And I live. I think that this is the best Elliott has looked on the runway. I think this dress looks expensive. I think it flatters her well, and just overall, I think Elliott looks really pretty in this dress, so I'm gonna be giving her a Gagged. And in the talk show, she was not that great. Like, she wasn't bad, but Tina very much did overpower her. And with Elliott, you could really see, like, her gears going in her head, you know? Like, you could tell that she was thinking a lot. She didn't seem very comfortable in the scene. Like, it just wasn't the best. So I am gonna be giving her a Ragged. And now that we've gone through all of the looks and whatnot, let's just talk a little bit about the bottom 2. And the bottom 2 this week was Lala Ri and Elliott with the 2 T's. And I mean, I have to say that I do agree with the bottom 3, like Utica, Lala, and Elliott. And I guess what sent Lala into the bottom was her runway look. But in the performance, I do have to say that I think Lala did better than Utica. So in my opinion, it could have went any which way, but it was Lala and Elliott with the 2 T's. So this is the bottom 2, and they had to lip sync to Whole Lotta Woman by Kelly Clarkson. And honestly, Elliott really did her thing. This was a really good lip sync. They both did their thing. They both, like, slayed it, but Elliott really just ate Lala up. Like, I was watching it, and I could just, every second that went by, I was just like, wow, Lala's about to get sent home. Like, Elliott's dancing skills really came through. She hit every single beat. I really wanted to watch her. Like, she was just grabbing all of my attention. So, Elliott, Shantae, you stay. Well deserved. I think you definitely won that lip sync. So, unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to Lala, which is really upsetting because I think Lala had some of the best confessionals in the season. I think she was funny as hell, and of course, like, her looks weren't the best, but she was really talented and she really just had a great energy to her. So I am sad to see her leave the competition, but now Elliot gets another week to, I guess, prove to these girls that she's not a weirdo hoe or whatever. So that is all for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the episode, so comment down below and let me know if you guys agree with anything I said or disagreed or just anything. Just comment down below. Let's chat. And I will be going on vacation this week, so I don't know when I'll be having my videos for the next episodes up, but make sure you guys are subscribed and you hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And please hit the like button so I know that you guys are enjoying the content I'm creating for you guys. I hope to see you guys here for the next one. I love you guys. Don't die. God bless. Gang, gang. Ba, 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 ba. And yeah, I'll see you guys here for the next one. Bye.